Hello, Mr. Commissioner. It's Aussie Villain. Mate, I got bad news, I'm afraid. Yeah, look, we're going to need to postpone all our games for the next 5-6 weeks. Oh, mate, it's grim. Absolutely grim. The mayor's declared a state of emergency and everything. I know. No, mate, playing elsewhere isn't going to really help us, I don't think. Well, because no matter where we play, McQuaid's still going to be injured.
Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs. It is Season 4, Episode 3 today, and we are facing the Cincinnati Reds, and we're doing it without William McQuaid, who has been injured more or less since the end of last episode. So we're doing our best to get by without him, but he is probably the best bat in Major League Baseball right now. So to say it's a big loss is just a massive understatement. So hopefully we can get by without him for another week, and things will still be on the up and up. Overall, though, it's still looking good. We are still joint record, although they've won more games. We have played less, but we're basically joint top of the Central Division. And yeah, well, it's where we want to be. And if we can get through this period, over a month without McQuaid and still be top of the division, then that really does show that we've there's a little bit to us, doesn't it? Now there hasn't been any other injuries, which is good because we can't afford to take too many on here. So let's go and have a look at the matches and how we've been getting on. And of course, we left off with this good win against the Phillies. We then went to Boston. We won 2 of 3 there. Won 2 of 3 versus Toronto. Then, end of the world stuff. We won a game in extra innings, so that is magnificent. And it was 1 of 2 wins against the Rockies. We then went to the Yankees. Won 2 of 3 there. Won 1 of 2 in Kansas City. The Diamondbacks, we hosted them. Won 2 of 3. We hosted the Angels. We won all 3 of those games, including in Game 1, a new call-up to the team. And that is Cassie, I assume you would say it. He hit his first career home run, and it was his first game. Wasn't quite his first at bat, but first game of Major League Baseball with the home run in the 7th, and it was it was needed because it was a very close game. So we can see everybody there went 2 for 2 with a walk. Did Cassie in what was his first game? Can't have been his first game. I got that wrong there because why would it be 500 anyway? Don't know. Does not dwell on it. It was his first game. He did well, Perkins, with the man of the match performance with the mound, the ball on the mound as well. So excellent stuff there. We then went to Seattle. We only won 1 of 3 there. Now, if we tick over into June, and you can see we went to San Francisco. We won 2 of 3 in San Francisco, but home series against Cincinnati, and we've lost the first 2 games. Now, given how big a series this is at the top of the division, we really do need to make sure that we are not getting swept. Otherwise, that does look something you look back on, I think, and think, well, that might be where it started to go a little bit wrong for us. Now, our individual pitching numbers. We can see them here. Now, the one change that has been made, Crochet has moved into the starting rotation to replace Zerpa. Zerpa's gone to AAA, and Bednar has come back in from his injury. So there's been a little bit of a retweaking. Basically, Bednar for Zerpa, but obviously Crochet moving into the starting rotation sort of tweaks that around a little bit. He's actually got the start today. It's his scheduled start, so we'll get an idea of how he does as a starter. But yeah, like I say, every time, generally speaking, it's not going too bad. Alvarado, he was the experienced left arm we brought in, and he's not having the greatest of times. But everybody else is more or less getting the job done, which is good to see. If we go and have a look at the batters, and the change we've got here is basically Cassie coming in for McQuaid. There's been a couple of ins and outs with minor injuries, but that's essentially what has ended up happening. I do need to flag up Rafaela, who is having a very, very good season with the bat, which is wonderful to see. And Vlad Jr., who has been stepping up and sort of filling in where McQuaid had dropped off. So, or not dropped off, but left us with injury. So, yeah, that's all very good. And Brennan Davis still having a fairly solid year. He's putting up the headline numbers, the home runs and the RBIs, if the batting average is not quite where we'd like it to be, perhaps. But yeah, all in all, very good. And the Pete Crow Armstrong, look at that WAR after 2 months of the season. I mean, it's how many months do we play? He could end up with a WAR of 8 the way he's going, and that would be very close to record breaking, certainly for the Cubs, I would imagine. The overall standings. We can see them there. Like I say, we've got a better win percentage, although we've won a game less for some reason. Obviously, we've got a doubleheader or something to come at some point in the near future. So yeah, that's all looking good. 8.5 games clear, though, of the Cardinals. And if we look at that sort of the wild card here, we can see that we are so far clear ourselves and Cincinnati. Are we still the two best teams in baseball in the same division? We are too. Look at that, which is so frustrating for whoever it is that doesn't win the division. What a pain in the ass that's going to be. If we look at league leaders here, still not too many Cubs around. Are there any Cubs around? Not any Cubs around. Which in a way is a positive because it shows that everybody's contributing rather than just having one or two guys, which is maybe what we've been guilty of in the past. But yeah, there we go. That is how things look. The Reds are on a 5-game win streak. Let's go see if we can snap that. Let's check these lineups. On your feet, Chicago, as Krabby's Cubs take the field. At first base, it's Vlad Jr. At second base, it's Kevin May. At third base, it's Sadani Rafaela. At shortstop, it's Dansby, strikeout Swanson. In left field, it's Joshua Min. In center field, it's Mr. War, Pete Crow Armstrong. In right field, it's Brennan Davis. Designated hitter tonight is Josh Rojas. Behind the plate, it's Pablo Aliendu. And tonight's starting pitcher is Garrett Crochet. Is it Croquet or Crocodile? We'll go with Croquet. I'll be cultured on this one. So this is how we line up. It's Made leading off at second base. It is Petey Crow Armstrong at center field batting second. Vlad bats third at first base. We've got Davis in right field batting 4. Mears in left field batting 5. Rojas designated hitting for this one, bats 6. Rafaela bats 7. A little bit harsh on him, but just trying to split up the right-handers, so he bats 7. Mr. Strikeout himself is number 8. Alien Do, the catcher, is 9. Croquet, as I say, is on the mound for us. A 1-3 record so far. ERA of 4.05, whip of 115, though he hasn't had too many games, only 8 games, and some of those would have been from the bullpen. We're up against Connor Phillips for them. 26 games for him so far. A 2-1 record, an ERA of 0.3. Jesus Christ, and a whip of 0.8. That is scary, scary good. And the rest of the matchups look like they go to the Reds as well. So, well, let's hope Crab's good. So, welcome, I think, for the first time this season to Wrigley. We've had 2 away games to start things off. So, we will very slowly do a lap of Wrigley, it looks like. Has there been a patch I need to fix up here? What's going on? It's like we're in slow motion. Anyway. Croquet on the mound. Let's see what we get from him. Here we go. And we start with a ball into right field. That is a single. Drops in front of Davis out there. And it is 1 on, none out for Gonzalez to come up, who's batting 263. A 1-1. Oh, we picked him off at first. Go on, Croquet. All right. Gonzalez now. A full count. 1 out. And that is into right field. That should be catchable. Davis is there. Makes that catch. And it is 2 down. And it'll bring up Dela Cruz, who has tormented us, hasn't he, throughout the series so far. It's a 1-0 pitch on him, and he has hit that very well into the right center field gap, and that will be at least a double as Petey Crow Armstrong is there. He's not stopping at second, though, and it'll be a 2-out triple for my least favorite player in baseball right now. All right, it brings up Stephenson. He is batting .331 this season. No, that's not good. It's a 1-0 pitch. Runner at third. 2 out. Ball into left center field. And Croquet has started us off by giving up a run. So it's an RBI double. And let's see what we can do now against Arroyo, who is batting .295 and then a hot streak. An 0-1 pitch on him. That's a ground ball. Swanson's there and makes a stunning play. And that is why he is in the team, not because of his strikeouts, which are valuable, don't get me wrong, but because of that. Kevin Made will lead us off, batting .267 this season. A little bit down on what we've expected from him previously. It's a 1-1 pitch, and it is a ground ball to the shortstop for 1 away. Now, there's no way this guy can surely... He's only pitched 30 innings, so it might even be one of his earlier starts in his career, but surely, or the season anyways, Pete Crow Armstrong comes in. Full count on him. And there we go, a 1-out walk. So they might be in a similar position to us in just trying to find that starter to sort of fit into the rotation. As Vlad gets it into center field, shallow center field, and we will have runners at first and second with one away for Brennan Davis, who is batting .236, but does have 13 home runs and 35 RBIs, and they've hit him. That's just unnecessary. But it loads the bases now, and it's going to be Joshua Mears, who is batting .264 this season and looking a little bit more like a Major League Baseballer. An 0-1 pitch. Oh, Joshua Mears! Is he hit a grand slam? It is! Gone! Joshua Mears! 369 feet, and we have a grand slam in the first. 4-1 to the Cubs. Have some of that, Reds. That is magnificent. Alright, well, let's bring it down a notch as Rojas comes up now. Batting .262. Has done well of recent times. Did they make a pitching change after that? No, it's still the same guy, I think, isn't it? But there's another man on base. We've got Rafaela now batting .314 coming in. And there's a loose one. That'll get Rojas over to second. And so with one away, we have runners in scoring positions again. That put a dent in his ERA too, didn't it? That old grand slam with one out. 2-2 pitch. Rafaela strikes out. That is 2 away. In comes Mr. Strikeout himself, Dansby Swanson, batting .247. And pops that up. And that'll end the inning, but not before Mears. Grand slam hero of the first. Gives us a 4-1 lead. There is a fly flying around. One thing I will never understand about the UK is how they've not discovered fly screens. Like, it's boiling hot. You've got to leave your windows open. And there's no fly screens. So every bug in the friggin' counties in the house. Anyway, double play ball, and we get the double play, and that is 2 away. It's a nice little tangent, but yeah, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I've lived in Australia, we have fly screens. I've lived in Canada, we have fly screens. You live in the UK, not a fly screen in the country. Anyway, Alien Do leads us off. Ball back to the pitcher, 1 away. If anybody in the UK does know where you can get fly screens, I would love to know, because... And that's the same with air conditioners as well, but that's a whole different point. Alright, so where are we here? It's like... You think I'd be able to handle the heat, wouldn't you? But no, I can't. It's too hot in the UK when it gets above 25. And I don't know why that is, because I've survived much hotter temperatures throughout my life. But yeah, no air conditioning. No fly screens, it's miserable. Alright, Guerrero, 2-out runner at first. He is 1 for 1 today. And Vlad, oh, it looked decent off the bat. Center field is going back, but he'll make a catch. And there will be no runs for us in the second. It's still 4-1 though. Crochet to third up, who is batting .204 this season. It's a 1-0 pitch. And it is going to be popped up there, and that will be 1 away as Armstrong makes the catch. It will be Harris who led them off, of course, with a single into right field before getting picked off. That's a ground ball to Swanson. Should be bread and butter for him, and that is 2 away. In comes Gonzalez now, who's 0 for 1. It's an 0-2 pitch. And it's a strikeout for Crochet, and that will do it for the top of the third. And Davis will lead us off, who got hit first time around. A 1-1. And he has popped that up into left field, 4-1 away. Alright, Mears, grand slam hero of the first. It's a 1-0 pitch. And Mears, it's a chopper, and they usually end up at first base. No, he's got out there. That's a little bit unlucky. Alright, Rojas now, who walked first time around. It is a full count. Rojas walks again. So that's the 4th walk he's issued. Rafaela to the plate, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch, and Rafaela strikes out, ends the third. And it is still 4-1. There's been 5 runs and 5 hits, which isn't bad, is it? Alright, Dela Cruz, everybody's least favourite baseballer, starts off with a 4-pitch walk. So that suspects we might be hitting around him a little bit. Stephenson now, who is 1 for 1 with an RBI. Dela Cruz tries to take second, gets there. So no one out with a man in scoring position. A 1-2 pitch. And a ball into left field. Mears should have that comfortably. And that will be 1 away with Dela Cruz staying at second. Areu now, who's 0 for 1. A full count, 1 out. Runner at second, and we issue the walk. Alright, Fairchild. Just starting to get nervous now, who 0 for 0 must have walked last time up. And he has driven it to left field's glove. 2 away, runners at first and second. It is Marte now, who is 0 for 1. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's a strikeout from Crochet. And he is through 4. Now, he doesn't have the greatest stamina, so we may not see too much more of him. But more or less job done as Mr. Swanson does what he does. Alien Do now, who is 0 for 1. No one's corrected me on Alien Do, so I'm going to go with it. I mean, it's surely not how you pronounce that name, but anyway, it's never stopped me before, has it? As that wasn't the greatest 4th, and it's a good thing we hit a grand slam, because we've not really looked like scoring a run since, have we? The first leadoff man there, was that Kevin Pillar has popped it up, and that'll be 1 away. Serta. Now, Pillar, would he have played with Guerrero at the Blue Jays? I'm assuming it's Kevin Pillar. I didn't actually look, but there's another pop-up. Petey Crow Armstrong has that. I tell you what, for someone who is a ground ball pitcher, he's getting a few pop-ups here. Dustin Harris now, who's 1 for 2. 2-2 pitch, no one on, 2 out, and slapped away into left field. Oh, and Mears makes a leap for it. Can't get it, and it's a 2-out double. Now, what we want to make sure is that this doesn't lead to runs now, as Gonzalez comes in 0 for 2 to face the new man, Brian Herter. No, Brant Herter. Brian Herter's the IndyCar driver from the 90s. And that is popped up. That should end the inning. Petey Crow Armstrong is there, makes the catch. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. We are still 4-1 up. Pete Crow Armstrong to lead us off now, 0 for 1. A full count. And he swings at ball 4. And that is 1 away. It'll be Vlad Jr. now, who's 1 for 2. A 3-1 pitch. Vlad walks. 1 out, runner at first for Davis. Davis is 0 for 1 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. Davis strikes out. Oh, his early season form is just deserting him. And we now have a pitching change. Bryce Hubbard to the mound. He has never pitched this season. So his first pitch is against Mears, who has given us a lead and will probably end the inning there. No, he almost got an infield hit last time. This time he does. So 2 out, 2 on for Rojas now. Now, we'd rather not have him versus a left-handed pitcher, to be honest, as he strikes out, and that will do it for the 5th. It is Cincinnati 1, Mears 4. Dela Cruz to face Herter to lead them off. He is 1 for 1 today. It's a 1-1 pitch. It is a deep ball into left field. Mears is there, though, at the track. Makes the catch. 1 away. Stephenson now, who is 1 for 2. First pitch swing. And a ball into center field. Pete Crow Armstrong can't make a catch. It is a 1-out single. It is Arroyo now, who is 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. And a ground ball. And it is, it's safe at first, an infield hit. That is not what we needed. 2 on, 1 out now for Fairchild, who is 0 for 1. An 0-2 pitch. Come on, Herter. Come on, mate. Oh, dear, that's in deep left field again, but again, Mears is there. Runner tries to get the third and does. So 2 away, runners at the corners for Marte, who is 0 for 2. Come on, Brant. It's an 0-1 pitch. It's a ball into left field that is going to drive in a run. It is now 4-2. And we need a way out of this inning. That'll do it for Herter. In will come Montano to face Kevin Pillar. It is Kevin Pillar. It's a first pitch swing. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 6th. And that is popped up. It should be caught by Davis. It is. It ends at the top of the 6th. But our lead is cut to 2. And Rafaela will lead us off. He is 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-1 pitch. Rafaela grounds it to the shortstop, who has a good play. That's annoying, isn't it? Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2. He's not going to strike out. In fact, no, I thought he might have had a hit for a second then, but it is straight to left field. So that is 2 away for Alien Do, who is 0 for 2. It is a 1-1 pitch. And Alien Do into deep center field, but he'll be caught near the track. Actually, it's inside the track. And that'll do it for the 6th. So, I mean, we've not looked like scoring outside of that first inning, have we? As Montano starts off with hitting the batter. So, leadoff man aboard. Harris now, who is 2 for 3. A 1-1. And that is straight up into foul territory, and it will be caught by somebody, and that somebody is the catcher, Alien Do. 1 away. Runner at first for Gonzalez, who is 0 for 3. Gonzalez is now 0 for 4 as he struck out on 3 pitches. And it is now Dela Cruz, 1 for 2. And he gets struck out looking as well. Montano, what a man. It's time to stretch. It's 4-2 to the Cubs. Okay, welcome back. It is Hubbard on the mound. It is Made at the plate. He is 0 for 2. It is an 0-1 pitch. And Made up the middle. That'll be a leadoff single. I was just about to say he's starting to give me something to think about, you know, because he has been a reliable sort of almost 300 hitter. He's had a bit of injury problems as well, obviously. But he's not quite getting that done this season. But we'll take a leadoff single, and it's now going to be Flaherty coming to the mound to face Guerrero. And another man that hasn't had too many pitches so far this season. I wonder if they've got a bit of a pitching injury crisis there. And Vlad hits into a double play to end the 7th. Unbelievable, Vlad. Unbelievable. All right, Stephenson will lead them off against Montano. He is 2 for 3. It is an 0-2 pitch. It is a strikeout. It is 1 away. Areu now, who is 1 for 2. A 2-0 pitch. And that is gone off the bat. I would suspect it is 4-3 as Montano gives up a home run. So, I mean, I'm concerned. I would be lying if I didn't say I was concerned. We've not, as I said, looked like scoring a run since that first inning. Fairchild comes in now to face Montano. He comes back with a strikeout for 2 away. Marte now, who is 1 for 3. An 0-1 pitch. And a ground ball. Swanson's there and makes the play. All right, so we'll go and bat in the 8th. Can we pad this lead for Vargas to come out and close? Davis will lead us off. He is 0 for 2. First pitch swing. Davis has got a good piece of it. It is over center field, and it should be at least a double. Davis will stand at second. So a leadoff double puts the 5th run for us in scoring position. Joshua Mears now, who is 2 for 3. A 1-0 pitch. Mears has got it into right field. Is it going to be able to get Davis to third? It is deep enough, and it will get him over to third. So 1 away. Can we drive in this run? It's Rojas, who is 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. Rojas, is that going to get it done? It is deep. Is it deep enough? Davis is coming home. Davis will score. It's a sac fly. And it is 5-3. We have our 2-run lead back. Rafaela now with no one on and 2 out. He's 0 for 3 today. And Rafaela will have a day to forget as he pops up to center field. Ends the inning. And we have 2 runs to play with as Carlos Vargas comes out to close it up for us. It is Pillar at the plate, who is 0 for 3. Vargas, of course, one of the better closers in the league. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. What can he do? It is a ground ball, and he covers first, and he gets the play. Excellent stuff. 1 away. In comes Baldwin now to pinch hit, batting .246 this season. It's a first pitch swing. He slaps it to third base. It is, Rafaela makes the play, but can't make the play. Can't get the throw there in time. So, tying run to the plate. Harris to face Vargas. A 3-1. And into center field. Pete Crow Armstrong cannot make a catch. We have 2 on, 1 out now. And it is Jacob Gonzalez who is 0 for 4. That O really needs to stay. It's a full count. And it is into left field. Mears is there. Mears will make the catch. Runners will stay where they are. They are down to their final out, and it has to be that man, Ellie Dela Cruz. He is 1 for 3. Come on, let's sit him down. Let's win this game. It is into right field. It's not. Can we stop the run? Brennan Davis can. It's loaded bases, though. Top of the 9th. We are 5-3 up, despite being out hit 11 to 5. Vargas, do not stop this up, mate. Stephenson's at the plate. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's a ground ball. Oh, it's going to be an infield hit, is it? It is. It is 5-4. It is loaded bases, and there are still 2 out. And it will be Alvarado to try and clean up this mess. And Areo, who is 1 home run already today, 2 for 3, and a 2-0 pitch. Come on. Oh, we f***ed it up. And that is 2 across the plate. It is now 6 to 5. We are behind. And, I mean, really, we can't complain. We have not really, apart from the run we scored, but we've not really looked like scoring since the first inning. That should end it. But we are going to need at least a run in the 9th to avoid being swept at home by our divisional rivals. And it is Swanson to lead us off. It's Swanson, Allendu, and Maid. Not the 3 ideally I would want. It's a 1-1 pitch. Come on, mate. Come on. Swanson, is that going to drop in for us? Yes, it is. All right, Dansby comes through for us. A leadoff single. Tying run aboard. Allendu at the plate is 0 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. He strikes out. 1 away. It is Maid who is 1 for 3. It's a full count. Maid draws the... I'll tell you what, leaving that is very, very calm. And what can PD Crow Armstrong do now? He's 0 for 3. Come on, mate. We need a hit from you here. I'll take it. Not the hit I was looking for, but we've loaded the bases. There is only 1 out. And it is Vlad Jr. to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Come on, Vladdy boy. It's a 1-0 pitch. Come on, Vlad. Vlad Jr. Is it deep enough to tie us up? Is it deep enough to tie us up? I think it might be. Yes. So, as things stand, we will lose an extra inning, but we still have an out, and we have runners at the corners. Can Brennan Davis be the hero? He's not been good last month. He has not done it there either. And it's going to extra inning. We have sort of half got it back. And it will be Alvarado to continue to Mate, who is 1 for 4 today. Can we do what we have done only twice in the last season and a half and win a game of extra inning baseball? Kevin Pillar will come in 0 for 4. A 3-1. Oh, there's a runner at second already, isn't there? I've got to remember that. Nico Horner comes to the plate. Now, of course, he was with us for a little while. He's batting .250 this season. And Nico Horner has popped that up. It is 2 away. Runners still at first and second, and it is Dustin Harris who is 3 for 5. He's done enough damage today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Sit him down. Alvarado sits him down, and we will go and have a bat with a runner at second, which is Brennan Davis. He's not the quickest, but Mears at the plate. He is 2 for 4. He should have won it for us in the first. Can he win it for us in the 10th? Not like that. He watches strike 3, and in comes Rojas, who is 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. Rojas lines it straight to first base, a little bit unlucky. Can Rafaela do something? It's going to be against the new man, Sheffrey at the mound. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Rafaela. Rafaela! That should do it! All the way to the Ivy, and it's an RBI double. And we have won another game, 2 in a season, an extra inning. What is going on? Excellent stuff. So that moves us 1 game clear now of the Reds, but we have 2 games in hand on them, so that the percentage is much, much better. I mean, we are comfortably the best team in baseball right now. Now, I know it is only June 7th. There's still a long, long way to go this season. But, I mean, it's not looking bad. And we've got McQuaid. We did that without McQuaid as well. He's still got to come back into that side. And, yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. Could this be our season? That will do it for today. We will come back post All-Star break, I suppose. It's a bit of a gap, though. Let's do it that way, though. We'll come back post All-Star break with a face the Giants. We'll be hosting them. And, yeah, let's see where this takes us, shall we? We should have... I mean, if we only get 1 All-Star this season, I will be annoyed, I've got to say. We deserve more than that this season. But anyway, let me know who you think our All-Stars will be. And I'll see you next time post All-Stars to face the Giants. Take care.